British Gamer, or and if you prefer, and welcome back to more of this Walking Dead of mine. Last time, Clem went out, as did Molly, and they both did some good scavenging. They both got some good stuff. Clem brought back this stuff, as you can see, from one of the cottages, I think. Or was it the gas station? I think she went to the gas station, didn't she? Anyway, I need to be feeding people today. So let's get a cooker up and running before I forget. Where is it? Cooker. Cooker. There. Place. Perfect. I need to make sure I upgrade this quite quickly, because I think that was one of the things that screwed me over in my last playthrough. One where I was trying to keep the worst characters alive. I didn't build an upgraded cooker. So they had to use 2 fuel for each thing, which meant I was running out of fuel for everything else. I should have focused that right at the start, like I did on the first playthrough, which meant they had plenty of things for everyone. So I will come back to that playthrough, by the way. I found it's a nice challenge to try that. So what do I need? I'm gonna have to use this. I'm gonna have to use lots of fuel today, but that's it. I'm gonna use books. Books are always better, because you only ever need 1 for the boost, whatever you get from it. So yeah, everyone's hungry and tired. I should probably make another bed if I can, but I probably am out. You run across Clem. Is that Lee? Good. Lee's better now. Yeah, we don't have enough for a bed, but we may do in a sec. Come on, Lee, let's see who's at the door. Oh, it's Trade Guy. I could probably trade some meds for some stuff, or some food actually, probably is better. Let's make a deal. Sure. If I do that... Bottle caps. Oh, I do have a mod installed. Okay. Yeah, bottle caps I have installed as a mod. And this is it's sort of currency, similar to Fallout, in which that you can trade in that, as they have value of 1, and it just makes it easier to work out the actual values of things. I would go for that, but first things first, I'm just going to go for this. A whole load of this. And wood. Can I fill this up? I could probably fit some more useful stuff in there. If I get rid of that and put... I can get 1. I'm going to go for that. Mainly because I've got enough food, I can get more food quite easily. So yeah. I think that's good, isn't it, Franco? Go on. Yeah, that's all good. See ya. No, goodbye. Well done, Lee. I think... Wait a second, does that mean... Oh, I didn't get quite enough. That's annoying. I should have checked that beforehand, shouldn't I? But I think I did get enough to make a bed. Perfect. Good, we've now got a second bed. Run, Clem. Run, Clem. You should do it. Strong-willed. I'd actually say that this person is... the digital penguin, that's it. Got these names quite... These skills quite well pinpointed, should I say. Because the wood chopper for Molly, I suppose, is not the best thing it could have been, but it's closer than some of the others. I mean, she's good with a pick, she's good at chopping zombie heads, so sure. Kenny, same thing really, but then you have Lee. Where's Lee? Lee is persuasive. I feel like he could have been some other stuff, but I do suppose he does talk people into around his point of view an awful lot, because in the game you actually have to persuade people to do things and stuff like that. But I'm not sure what else I'd have chosen for him. But really, when it comes down to it, Clem's strong-willed is pretty much what you're going to have, because Clem is rock in respects, really. She's amazing at keeping her cool even when everything is collapsing around her. Good. You are now tired, Clem. You should go sleep. I'm trying to limit the amount of spoilers I give to this game, to Telltales, because that's just annoying if I end up giving away everything. So, yeah, if that's why you see me being vague about certain things, that's why. Okay? Lee, you can eat, and then I think that's everyone. Oh, you should sleep, Kenny. Kenny, sleep. I think that's it then. Even though Molly slept poorly, that means she can deal with it. Our things... There's quite a bit of things. I need more wood, in all honesty. How much does it take to upgrade this? Let's have a quick check. Lots of stuff. Okay. I feel like I've got enough food to last me a bit longer, so I'm just going to focus on getting scrap tonight. So let's end day. Great. Everyone's up. I'm going to let you sleep, and I'm going to let Lee sleep. Kenny can guard, and I'll send you out scavenging again. The supermarket is located in the area remaining under military control. People still trying to scavenge supplies. We expect to meet other scavengers there, so it's probably best not to get in their way. I'm not going to go to the supermarket just yet, because I'm pretty sure other places have got more useful materials rather than food. I'm sure there is food at the... I'll need that. If I remember correctly, I'll take both just in case. But if I remember correctly, the supermarket is very food orientated, and these places are more materials, and currently I need materials. I can survive without collecting food for the next 3 days, I think. Yeah. Poor kids, yeah. And all that's the hardest, isn't it? It's hardest on the kids who have to survive through the war. Most of them, I'm guessing, have got out, because they're normally the first to be evacuated in any situation, aren't they? Which makes sense, honestly, because they're the ones that are least likely to survive in this situation. Good. I seem to get a lot of wood here, so that's nice. Shovel's doing a good job. Yes, good thing I brought a shovel, in all honesty. Well done, Clem. I would like... One of the things I would like to see in the future, on like a new game of this or something like that, would be to be able to send more than one person out scavenging each night. Because, I mean, I kind of understand that only one person can, but it sort of removes certain things you could do. Like, you could get someone to make a noise over one direction and then someone run in behind them and steal everything. I mean, that would be quite a cool little addition to make things tactically different. But then again, I say that, there is new modding tools, so that could come into play at some point. There are people working on so much stuff that I'm looking forward to playing. How much? I've got a lot of wood on me, don't I? Yes, I've got 10, I think. I want to pick up more if I can. I think I want these more. If I can find 2 more of those, I'm going to be happy, because that means I can upgrade the cooker. And that will save me mountains of fuel in the long run. And water, in fact. Which are the 2 things which do cause problems. Yeah, there's the final bit of wood I need to carry. Let's run through here. Keep on running. Keep on running. There must be something. Down here? This way, maybe? Check the fridge. It's a strange place to keep this sort of thing, but... Ooh, actually. 1, 2, 3... I'm going to take 6 of those. 6 stacks of wood. And I need 10 water. That's good. I'm going to quickly see if I can see any more of those... what is it called? Parts, I think they're called, or mechanical parts or something like that. There we go, 1, 2. Good. I think that should give me enough to upgrade my oven at least, and save me a lot of stuff in the long run, as I just said. So, yes. While Clementine runs back. Yeah, I kind of think I've been to everywhere whilst playing this War of Mine now. I tried to avoid certain places, like, I really want to try the military outpost at some point. I may send, once I've fully geared up, I may send someone in there, this playthrough, right at the end, just to see what it's like in the back of there. I've only ever been to the front and traded, but I'm sure there are ways you can sneak in, you can do other stuff, without alerting them, and see if I can sneak around and grab some stuff. Because that'd be quite fun, I think. Day 4. Good, we're starting to push on. I found plenty of real fine stuff. What a night. Yes, good. Molly is starting to feel a bit unwell. Oh no, that's not good. Where is Molly? Slightly sick. You know, Molly, you can go back to bed. And that's what I'm planning on doing. You can just sleep it off, because I don't really want to waste that until you're ill. At least it's warm. Yes, I know. What can I make? Oh, this was what I was going to do. Kenny, beat him to it. Can you do it? Yes, good. Perfect. I know it's used up pretty much every resource I've just got, but I feel like this is what I need more than anything else. But actually, I'll see if I can... Oh, Kenny, carry on there. Lee can have a quick look over here. Can't you, Lee? I need one more weapon part.
I was hoping to make a knife because the supermarket just came available, and I'm kind of used to that being a certain way, but I'm not sure if it is this time because I changed it slightly, didn't I? That's better. Now you see, each of these only requires 1 fuel, and then it's 3 and 4 water. So much nicer. I should probably let Kenny sleep. I think you're awake and you're that. That's fine. I'll leave Clem awake and then she can sleep this evening. That's all good. Okay. I'm not sure how it's going to work with extra people, because there are a few of The Walking Dead extra people around, aren't there? So I could end up with another character. I'm not sure if it allows custom characters to appear, or I could end up with a random survivor, which I'm going to have to pretend and make up a story about surviving in the zombie apocalypse. I suppose that could happen. I could do that. Is anyone going to turn up today? Oh, yes. Someone's at the door. Hello, anyone there? I need help. Who are you? Go and see Clem. Thank goodness you're here. Who are you? Zara. I live nearby with my daughter. I heard rumours of looters pillaging houses and raping women. I can lock the doors, but they can get inside through the windows. Can you help me board them up? My husband was taken by the rebels in the first year of the war, and hasn't returned yet. We're all alone. Please help us. Give me a sec. I don't really want to send Clem out. I will send... Let's send Lee. Lee's a nice guy. He can help them with this stuff. Go on, Lee. You're on... glad I have this book. Good. You help me? Sure. We're all alone. Please help us. Sure. Good. What's everyone's things going to be about this? What are you going to say? We couldn't leave our neighbour without help. She was really scared. Yes. There's very Clementine sort of mood. We're glad we decided to help our neighbour. Supporting each other is important, and you're probably going to say the same. Our neighbour's right to ask for help. We will make her house more secure. Good. I'm glad that these characters are nice, and I was worried that they were going to be made not really like they're not going to want to sacrifice things for others. But I suppose they are true to their characters. Anyway, let's end day. I think that's everything I could have done. I will now send guard. Sleep. I'm going to have to send you out to scavenge, and I'm going to have to let Molly guard. Where am I going to go? Garage. No, I'm not going to go to garage. I'm going to go to the supermarket. With this, and I'll need this. Okay, let's go. Perfect. I don't have much at the moment, but I feel like that will improve as time goes on. Yeah, just as it did in the first few playthroughs. You check the nurses. Oh, okay, so it's a different one to what I'm used to. Normally there'd be no one here, and I'd run through there and be confronted with some sort of guard. Hello? Don't mess with me. Hey, you. Should be enough for both of us. Don't worry. Good. Thank goodness, otherwise they could have just turned around with guns and shot me. That would have been very unpleasant. Let's go downstairs. I know that downstairs there are things I can break into, which they won't get to, so I should probably look for those first. Because I do think it's kind of a race in this scenario, so I think if they look for stuff, it will disappear. Yeah, see, they're actually searching, and that should disappear. Or at least some of the good stuff from there's gone. Oh, good. Oh my god, good. That's amazing, getting myself a shotgun. Equipped firearm, good. Ammunition, perfect. I really want to try and grab some food today, though, because I will be feeding them tomorrow, and that will be the last day I can afford to feed them. I'll grab more water. I am quite keeping my idea of keeping the guitar, though. Guitar can be quite useful later on if things go when shit hits the fan, let's say. It's nice having a slightly different experience here. The last few times have been sneak in, stab the guy in the back and run. Yeah, you're searching through the things that I've already searched through. There's nothing good there, really. Let's pull this down. Get right through to the back of everything. Well done, Kenny. Have I... Actually, Lee's the only one who's not been scavenging yet, isn't he? With the others. I didn't need to look through there. I know there's just 2 barrels in here. You can kind of see the outline of them through the door. Let's go through more water. I can carry more of that, but that's fine. Let's go here. Anything here? A bit more water. That's good. Let's quickly, I'm going to glance around and see if I can find anything a bit more of substance. Like, I'm pretty sure there's something over this way, isn't there? Are they checking it? Are they checking this lot? They did. I'm going to take the weapon parts. I remember needing more weapon parts for a knife. And a knife is actually a decent thing to have hold of. Check under the bed. Always check under the bed. This is why you always check under the bed. What do I want? I'm going to drop those just because I feel like what's going to be more useful. I can take that as well. I almost forgot. That's the plan. Yeah. I need the gears. I need the gun, definitely. I want those med supplies just because I can. Once I actually get a station, it's 2 meds. What's the word? Med ingredients. Sorry, 2 med ingredients per pills, and so that's quite a good thing to have. But anyway, I'm going to end this episode here with Kenny running back to the house as quickly as he can. If you did enjoy this, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff down below. And I will see you guys when I return with this Walking Dead of mine. Ta-ra.